I had to take my hair down.
I know. Mine's like, woo, it's wicked curly being here on the Seacoast. Okay, we are live. And as of right now, we can just chit chat because we don't have any viewers, but that's okay because they're going to come. We know they are going to come. Welcome. Ooh, I just changed you and I, so I'm going to put this back. There we go. Okay. Welcome to the Groomer's Cut. This is Monday night. We are live, and Michelle and I are here. We're waiting on Jennifer. I'm sure she will come up, but sorry you guys get me on vacation. I actually get a break, and if you can't see me, I'm going to show you. Look at that. Beachfront property. Thank you, honey. Who's going to get me a second round of dinner tonight? We are in York, Maine, and so I'm doing the show live from York, and we have been here for the past couple of days. So tonight I picked and chose and I hemmed and hawed all week, and we were talking about what are we going to do? What are we going to talk about? We've been back and forth. We've had serious conversations. We have had fun conversations. We have done so many different intense conversations, and I'm going back intense. I am going to go back intense because this is one thing that hits personally to me, professionalism. And I know that right now with everything that's going on out there in the industry and what Michelle and myself and Jennifer are trying to create with this council, that professionalism is a huge part of everything that we do and what we have created and the years that we have committed to the industry. So as I'm starting, I'm going to say, what's the actual definition of professionalism? Has anyone ever looked that up? If you know me, you know I do my research. I love knowing what definitions mean. So
all right, lay it on us, Sarah.
I'm going to get on. Oh, and for those of you newbies who are here for the first time, and I'm not talking about newbie groomers, I am talking about newbies to our show, The Groomer's Cut. Please click on the link, give us your, give Facebook your permission so that we can see your names in our comments. We want to see your names. We want to see who's commenting, who's talking to us so that we can call you out, so that we can post your comments on our live feed. So please give us permission for that, and we're thrilled to have you here. Professionalism. Look, I did research today. The actual definition of professionalism: someone who conforms to the standards of skills, competence, or character normally expected of a properly qualified and experienced person in a work environment. That is professionalism. So I want to talk about that tonight. I want to talk about uniforms. I want to talk about what your shop looks like. I want to talk about your sanitation processes. I want to talk about everything that goes into what it looks like from the outside looking in. And the reason I want to do that is because one of the biggest things, I love the appearance of my shop. I love the appearance of what we've created and what clientele see when they come in. Now, having a school is a completely different thing. So I'm trying to promote standards for two different things. But I want to know that people can differentiate between professionals and the students on my floor. And I know that this has been a big battle back. Now, I don't want to say a battle, but a big discussion with Cindy and I about what we look like and what we're presenting and what people are seeing on our end. And uniforms are the biggest thing. So I want to know, what are your uniforms? What are you guys wearing out there? How are you presenting yourself? Because I know, and I'm going to say it, I want to go to work in a dress and a pair of heels every day. That's my goal. I reached it for a short period of time, and now I'm back on the floor grooming, and heels aren't good on the floor. So if you know me well, you know I like my heels, and I want to go back to my heels. How do I make that happen?
Well, I think you're on the right track.
What?
I think you're on the right track to do so.
I'm on the right track. We're getting there again. But yes, so tell me, what do you guys wear? How do you look? How do you feel? What is it? The cut. I just had 2 inches taken off my hair. 2 inches. And I'm loving my new look. Comes with a vacation.
We all have t-shirts with their logo and shop name on them. We have shirts, but they're t-shirts and they get hairy. So all of us bought the vests. We have vest smocks that have little collars on them, so they look really nice. We have them in different colors, but everybody has the same type of smock. So we have some type of uniformity. Mm-hmm. But everything in our salon is color-coded. The tables are color-coded. The schedule is color-coded. So if they wear their color, I don't mind. It kind of matches.
So what's your color? What's the color?
Well, my color is purple.
Purple. Okay. So everybody has their own color.
Yeah. Yes.
And so I'm going to say, because I know I'm going to be very jealous over this and say, and I'm going to tell everyone right now, Cindy just spent the last week with Michelle in Arizona. And I'm so jealous that she got you all to herself. And I'm thrilled that she did, because it was great for the overall of the academy for what we're creating. And it did us all good. But so everybody wears a different color. So you're in purple, and your employees all have their own color to differentiate.
We all have black, or we have our color smock. So
black or colors.
Yeah, on any given day, we'll be wearing our color or black, and it all matches, but our shop colors are this bright sky blue, and then we have white and black tile. And then everything else, the walls are beige. It's just in a really neutral color. So when the dogs are standing on our black tables and we're wearing either our color or black, the dog just pops when somebody walks in the door. I'm very aware of what they see. They can only see the left side of the salon, but they see 2 tables, and whatever tables are on there, those dogs are just our showpieces. So that's the first thing they see. And then if they lean across, they can see through a window and see all the other row of tables. So
I like that. That sounds good. All right. So I'm going to go over here to our comments. And I'm just going to say, Melissa always has such great comments for us. So we're going to throw this comment out there. Did it pop up? Oh, there it is. Hello. Yes. Melissa sends us, thank you, Melissa. Okay. And Angie said, I can't wait. There it is. I can't wait until we have people back in our salon. Oh, yeah. That's right. Angie's in Massachusetts, and people can't be in the salon still. There's still a hot spot. Sorry, Angie. Kim in... Sorry, guys. Bear with me. I'm on a different computer than I'm usually used to using, and I'm slow at it. Professionalism. Oh, I like this.
So Angie, everybody wears different colors, but the same type, kind of like mine, my salon. She says hers is a navy blue. Her business partner, Pia, is black and red. And our other business partner, Christy, is all about the pink. And all her assistants wear royal blue. I thought it would be really cool also to maybe, if there's a distinction between students and groomers, the students can all wear aprons and the groomers will be in smocks. But I mean, you could do that by color. You could do that by style. The students have a different style of smock. So that's one way to differentiate them and still have a very business-like look and feel.
And that's what I was trying to do. And it is so hard to find good. Sorry, I keep hitting. I'm on a very small table in a hotel room also. It is. I have gone through so many different companies to try to find the looks that I want. Now, I've been in the industry for 20 years. Am I just ready to design my own? Is this what I'm coming down to? Is that I just need
companies that could absolutely accommodate that.
I think it's coming down to this because I am very short torsoed. I don't like long smocks. I don't like them long. And the only company that makes a short torsoed jacket is Stylist Wear. Now, the only jacket I can get in that is the one with the rhinestones. I don't want everybody in rhinestones. So that should be saved for select, but that's my only option. It's time. I know Melissa said the Ladybird line. I have tried the Ladybird line and I find that everything sticks to it. I have so many different pieces from them. It's tough. It is so tough, but I like dark. I want everybody in dark. And I think that I prefer people in the dark because you quick a nail. It's going to show up. If you get blood on your smock, if you get it on your shirt, I don't want to have people changing constantly, right? So I think black, I love the navy blue. I think navy blue would be a hit for our shop. But that's just us.
Really good. Mm-hmm.
Navy blue would work beautifully with our shop. I love the dark tables. We've got all that beige wall so that everything looks, especially cat fur. Yeah, cat fur sticks on, right? Ladybird like glue. It does. Angie nailed it. Ladybird, I love their look. I love the design, but everything sticks to it. So it's tough. What you wore, Michelle, when you came to us and the times I've seen you I love it. You are so natural.
It's like a vest smock. Arms are core. I really do like them. And because of the little collar, they just look so smart. They look really professional, better than the saggy smock that looks like a sack on you, and they're just that much tailored. So they just have a style to them and they style on your body rather than just hanging on you like a t-shirt.
Hang. They all hang. Ugh. Frumpy. I don't want to be the frumpy groomer.
Right.
I want people to come in and do you look, and here again, I'm going to ask everybody, navy blue. There's a Facebook user who said navy blue. When I go and I just had my hair done, and all the girls, when I had my hair done, they were all in black. Every single one of them. They had, whether it was a black tank top, but it was black, their pants, black shoes. It was just, and they all looked so smart and so, I was like, yep, this is where I want to go. That mix match that I want to know when I go into a place that it is right on, that everybody looks good and meets that eye. And I think that's what I'm getting at. I mean, that's not just
we have to explore the fact that when you go in and get high-end services, when you go in and get to an actual spa to get massages, facials, colonics, things of that nature, you go in there and you pay a pretty penny, especially the high-end ones. And if we're going for high-end, you want to really explore. The background behind me, I brought a new green screen, so I'm playing with it. But this is an actual salon in Thailand. And if I get out of the way just a little bit, that is that is their entrance to their spa. You go through that little vestibule where you get a cool, refreshing drink and your robe. And then you go up back into that grassy area and to the sides where your cabana is. And that's where you get all your treatments. How gorgeous is that? Now, I know that's probably ridiculous for a dog salon. But my point in even putting this up is you should all experience your salon like you were the consumer, like you were the client. Go out, take some deep breaths and say, okay, is this somewhere I want to take my dog? And if I do take my dog here, how much do I expect to pay based on what I'm seeing, what I'm smelling, the way the people talk to me? Are they using proper English? Are they chewing gum while they try to talk to me? All these little details really make a difference on the perception of value of your salon. So if you really take all those pieces into account, they really do add up, and they do add up like money. Just like when you invest in your house, if you put in a jacuzzi, it doesn't improve your house. But if you put in a brand new roof, it absolutely does. So you want to make the changes that change the value of perception in the mind of your clients that will make them happy to spend the high-end type of money that you're looking for. So that's the most important thing to think about.
Yeah. And I reached out to you earlier today, and I know I was back and forth. What are we going to talk about tonight? How are we going to talk? What are we going to do? And that really comes down to the next part of it is I don't judge yourself based on Sally down the road. If you are creating this beautiful environment, if you are creating this air of, I want people to walk in and I want to pay, whether it's a $100 groom or a $50 groom, doesn't matter. But if you are creating this atmosphere and people need to understand that Sally down the road hasn't created this attitude or this environment, that you should be being paid more. Because it's just like in what you just said, the spa environment. Are you going to walk into a spa and go, okay, I'm going to pay for my $50 massage, or I'm going to walk in and pay for my...
And there's a dirty bra strap that I can see hanging off one of the groomers. The receptionist is chewing gum. There's old dried pee on the floor that no one's even looked at from this morning. So all of those things matter. And according to the people who, this is a huge thing too, because I've done what makes your spa a spa before. And one of the big questions is, well, I got a bunch of creative people in my salon. They got different colored hair. They got this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. All that's fine. I think Melissa Jepson does it the best that I've seen. Not that others don't do it well, but she is
adorable.
She's polished. She has different colored hair. She's got tattoos. Nothing wrong with any of that.
Yep.
But her hair is styled perfectly. Her makeup is on point.
Her makeup, her nails.
You look at her, and when she presents from her salon, everything is crisp. And that's really what you're looking for. Another way to help everybody mesh together is if you have a palette in your salon, a color palette, tell them they can have a smock of any of those colors so that on any given day, they match the colors of your shop so that you provide a cohesive experience when someone looks at your team.
I got to find Jennifer. Sorry, she's asked to be let in. Hold on, Jennifer, I'm coming. I thought I sent you guys the live streaming. Hold on, Jennifer, I'm coming. Keep talking, Michelle.
Okay. So, one of the things that you need to work on in your salon, viewers and listeners, that you could change just tiny little things to make it more spa-like or more inviting. Because I believe a lobby should be your front room. That's where you welcome your guests into your work home. So that whole experience when they come into your shop should be lovely. For those of you who are still picking up curbside, Those days will come. But is your curbside beautiful? Have you edged it? Have you done anything different outside your door to make it more of a comforting, welcoming area? Maybe movable plants and planters that give you kind of a V that goes to your door, something like that. You know, just something on the outside to spruce it up a little, just saying, hey, we're thinking about you. Look how cute our outside is. This is where we're welcoming you into our services. Yes, Lisa, the music you play also plays a large part. If you're playing jangly rock and roll music all the time, it doesn't mesh with spa. Something without words, not necessarily elevated, more of a comforting, welcoming. I also know that in my salon we play deep house, so it's got a very kind of a European feel. Deep house to me is like a heartbeat, and it's just background music. So you just got a nice heartbeat. You can time your brushing to it. It just keeps you uplifted all day. There's no words to bog you down. So that's what we play continuously all day, every day. Yeah, YouTube does have dog spa music, so you could pipe that through or get a Bluetooth speaker and hook it to your phone, just so there's more ambiance in your area.
Jennifer's still trying to get in. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time. I got really slow connection where I'm at, so this is taking me a little bit. Oh, if it's not makeup, it's slow internet connection, huh?
So Angie says we have a really pretty garden area, but we always have. I know you have. Oh, Melissa says no pajamas on staff. One of my pet peeves. Evelyn walked in wearing some pajamas, and Melissa said
no pajamas. Oh, come on. Do you go to the grooming? Let's talk. I didn't want to bring it up, but we're going to bring it up. How about those grooming expos, ladies? Oh, stop wearing your pajamas.
At grooming expos, if you're a speaker, yes, that would just torture me. But if you are at an expo, you pay at least $400 just to get in the door. You wear what you want. We're groomers. I understand that. We're talking about in your place of business, where you take your money and make your living. Those are really, really important. I don't have a dashboard, babe. I got nothing. I'm just here. She clicks me in, and here I am, and that's all I know.
I know. Wait, pajamas belong. Michelle, check your that's got to be Jennifer. I'm trying, Jennifer. But the dashboard's not there. You got to go into our link. And I'm trying my service. Okay, here we go. Jennifer, check your inbox on Messenger. It is so slow. I'm in York, Maine, guys. Reception is terrible. Terrible.
Okay, that also brings up a point. You could absolutely use whole tones. I think I actually introduced you to that. Whole tones is really great. It is the key of David, and it is a frequency that actually can heal you on a cellular level. It's really smooth. It doesn't make you sick. You know, sometimes when you're listening to the radio, you get really tired. And the music kind of makes you sick to your stomach a little bit. It's because it's in a different frequency. It's probably 444 hertz. But whole tones actually were developed by a guy who changed the frequency and uses it to help heal people. So that he meditates to it. He created it with other studio musicians. And there's just a whole suite that you can use, and you can play it continuously if you like. Melissa says there's a lot of groomers feel that they don't need to dress up or look good or professional because we get messy. But I agree, Melissa, there are ways to not get as messy, like waterproof makeup, good smocks, and good shoes, and fixing yourself up in between clients. Clients understand that you have hair on you, that maybe my hair, okay, I'm going to just show you. When it's not braided, I look like this at work all the time. It's insane. These pieces always stick out, and I have to make sure to always bring them back and at least tuck them in before I go talk to someone, or I just look like Bozo the Clown. It's crazy. So, yes, having a mirror there to check yourself very quickly, make sure that you're not all smeared is great, and not have an eye booger sticking on the edge of your glasses. that I wore one all day one time back in the day, and no one had the guts to tell me. If you see an eye booger stuck me, please tell me.
Oh my gosh. Ah, I still can't get her in.
Exactly. You can still look presentable without dressing up. No holes or stains on clothes. Make sure that your smocks don't have both pockets half torn off and they're all frayed and the zipper's half broken. You know, get a nice smock. If your smock is worn out, it is up to you to get a new one and get a nice looking one so that you're presentable.
Is it up to you or is it up to your business owner to pay for those?
I would say it really depends by state and by salon. Because if you're going to wear it every day with your uniform, you absolutely should get a uniform allowance to get a new smock every 6 months if they're going to require a color. And that's just, I don't know your laws or how you feel about it, but if I required a certain color, I would give them an allowance per every 6 months or per year for them to get a colored smock that I approve of. But if you give them a color palette, and let them choose, then they can buy several smocks in each color that they like on that color palette, and they can just wear what they want. Just as long as there's no ratty tennis shoes with your toes poking out. Just dress up nice because this is where people pay you money. And you should look halfway decent. Hairy, but put together.
Yes, hairy, but put together. Yeah. Because if they don't see themselves as a professional, they don't know how to present themselves in a professional manner. Oh God, we're getting a lot of comments in here.
Oh, Tanya provide smocks. Yeah, Tanya provides smocks with the business name on them. Yeah, we provide T-shirts with them, but a lot of people don't want to groom in T-shirts because they get wet and yucky. You want a nice smock to put over. Yeah, non-slip shoes are awesome. And if I could get everybody to
all right, what is the best shoe? What's everybody wearing out there?
Right now, I'm wearing, I think it's called Empress. It's a shoe out of Australia. And it's got little round buttons all over the sole. And it is really comfortable to walk around in those shoes all day long. But my colleague wears Crocs, and she has them in every color, so she always color codes them to her smock. And then everybody else just wears nice tennis shoes, basically. But I go through shoes like crazy because my feet hurt all the time. So I'm always looking for good support.
Kuru. I've never heard of Kuru.
Are Kurus the ones that wrap around your feet? Are those the Japanese wrap shoes? Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've never heard of them. I have been wearing my Keds with super absorbent cushion on them because I hate the way my feet look in sneakers. Yes, I am that person. And I really don't like sneakers. So I have a very hard time wearing sneakers. Crocs, I don't feel like I get enough support in them. Mm-hmm. So I haven't tried them. And Danskos. Oh, I loved my Danskos for the first 10 years I wore them. And now I have found that Danskos have really done harsh to my feet.
Yeah, they seem to be really hard. They're hard. I mean, they rock pretty well, but my foot doesn't move very well in them. So I used to have Danskos. I've tried every brand.
The Danskos I have found have actually gave me really bad I can't think of, but they have my arch support in them is not good because of how hard they are, and they slip. I'm constantly slipping, so it was starting to actually bruise my toes because of all the slip and movement in them.
We can see you, honey, but we don't know where you are to invite you into the video.
Oh, that's
yeah. You have to go through the link. That's the only way I know how to get you in here.
I know. I put the link in our messenger earlier. I
think you may have just put it in mine. I don't think you put it in.
I'm sorry, Jennifer. I'm going to try again. I have really bad service.
No worries.
Um,
No worries. We'll get our thing going on.
I
Hello,
can't.
Scream Reported.
You're right. I did. I only sent it. I thought I put it in both links tonight, and I am having a hard time for Jennifer.
So basically,
But we're seeing you,
we're getting
Jennifer.
ready to wrap up anyway, so it's okay. So this was a fluffy one. We are still
It was a fluffy one.
we're still waiting till September 1st to get everybody who is interested in the council together. And then after September 1st, we will move forward with that and be contacting everybody who has shown interest. So
Do you want to do an update?
that's the update. We're just still waiting for everybody to get their
We're still
application.
waiting. Okay.
I have extended the application. It is a file that is available on the Pet Pro Educators Facebook page. If you have not been nominated and you're interested in being on a council or on a subcommittee, fill out the application and send it in to the email that's on the bottom of the application. And I will get it, and you will be in the running, and I will contact you as soon as September 1st comes, and then we will move forward with the council.
All right. So we're good. Jennifer, I am so sorry. It is all my fault. I see you on here and I owe you one. Sorry. I thought I got it out there to all of us tonight and today, and we're good. Can we, just wondering, and Jennifer, post it while you're listening because we know you have a lot to contribute to. I was thinking that next week we could talk about fears. What do you think? Fears, our grooming fears. What is our fear?
What's our fear as it pertains to grooming?
As it pertains to grooming. What's our fears? Are we afraid of, I don't want to say a particular breed, but maybe a certain type of clientele.
Good job. Talking on the phone.
Yes.
Afraid your life is irrelevant.
maybe it is a fear of a particular breed. Not so much a fear, but being leery of a particular breed. Or mixed breed, something
keeps you up at night
on those lines, because I was just thinking that we've kind of been progressing on, and we got to talk about what our fear. Maybe it's a fear as a business owner, and what our fears of growth are, and what our fears of extension. And I know one thing as a business owner that we all talk about are fears of filling positions. So that's a big thing to talk about. So fears, what are your fears? I am going to put that down there, and I want to see over the next few days. I'll put that down right now. Jennifer, I owe you one. I'm going to put that down right now so that you can, throughout the week, think about your fears, put it in there so we can all talk about them next week. And that'll give us a setup for September for Labor Day. Are we doing this on Labor Day? Because that's going to be Labor Day.
Why not?
All right. I'm good.
You want to do Labor Day? What do you think, people of the gallery? Yes or no?
Jennifer? She's out there floating around going, guys, let me in. Yeah, so fears. What we fear. So Bobby says she won't groom chows. I don't blame you there. That is a fear. That's just
all right.
difficult.
We'll save it for next time. And we will, I guess we'll end this session. It was a good session. We talked about professionalism. We talked about looking good. We talked about maybe looking a little bit more professional in your lobby and in your intake. And maybe your phone voice could be worked on. Maybe your phone scripts could be refined a little bit. And how you release the dogs, how you take in money. All of those things are details that need to be examined to make sure they represent you in the best possible light.
That we did. And we will see you guys next week for fears. Jennifer, I will send you the link. And Michelle, thank you so much. Let's talk about schedule yourselves. join Groom Expo. That is coming up. That's our next virtual show. Join up with that. I think all three of us have seminars that we are doing for Groom Expo, and that is in September. Beyond that, right now, we're kind of looking pretty. I would love to do one because I had a lot of people asking me at All American about OSHA regulations. So I'm going to set that up. If you haven't joined, I just separated my personal Facebook page into a business page for groomers. That one, I would love for you guys to join and hang out there. I want to keep my family separate from my friends, and well, not separate from my friends, but separate from my grooming friends. And there I will be posting the OSHA workshop that we're going to be doing. I also, on that page, I'm going to ask if Michelle and Jennifer and Angie Coates, who is visiting with us, and Melissa would all be interested in me doing a mini live interview with you guys there for the Academy for your up and coming courses. So stay tuned for that. And I know Jennifer is doing great things, and Michelle is phenomenal and growing with her skin and coat. So check us out, the Whole Pet Grooming Academy, all things paws, and the Groomer's Guide. We love seeing you guys here every week, and we love being the Pet Pro educators. So hopefully you guys are joining in for all the right reasons, and we'll see you next week.
Hugs to the worthy.